Hello MK Beauties, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Melanie, the creator and owner of Majestic Knowing Beauty. Thank you for clicking on my face and returning, or maybe you are new here. Thank you. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, join the MK Beauty community, because the MK Beauty community is all about all things beauty. It's a vibe. You should subscribe because you're going to have a vibe with us as well. Now, I hope you don't mind that I'm all cozy in my UGG little blanket here. Got my hands tucked away. I'm just so nice and cozy. But I actually wanted to have story time with you. So this Vlogmas is all about a story time. And this is actually going to be story time capturing Vlogmas Day 13, 14, and 15. Hear me out. The reason being is because I did mention that I had a very busy weekend. The last vlog that you saw, I had the award show / fashion show, which took place on a Friday. The next day I had a wedding, which I already talked about and kind of, mentioned that I had a wedding. And then Sunday was another event. So that's pretty much like 2 full days, but really 3 days. And then let's just go ahead and add Monday as well, because Monday I really didn't do much of anything on Monday. But just to recap, basically leaving off with the event that took place on Friday, the award show / fashion show that took place at Atlanta City Hall. So I mentioned that my call time was at 1:30. While I was driving around looking for parking and doing all the things, I received a phone call that said, "Hey, how far do you live from here?" And I was like, I drove about 30-40 minutes to get here. Why? And the response was, well, the show has been pushed back. We won't actually start on the models until 4 p.m. What? Like, I was so adamant about leaving my house around 12:15 so that I can get, to the location by 1:30, just so I could park and actually set up so I could be ready to officially start applying makeup at 1:30. And now you're telling me the show has been pushed back and we won't actually start until 4? I'm not going back home. If I go home, I'm staying home. So what I ended up doing was myself and 2 other makeup artists, we parked and we found a local restaurant in the area, and we just went to the restaurant and hung out at the restaurant until about 3-ish, and then we made it back to City Hall to officially get set up and start. So needless to say, it was a very long day. By the time we got through with all of the models and the show started, the initial show got pushed back as well. So the show was supposed to start at 7. I think it pushed back to 8 o'clock. The award show got pushed back to 8, which was from 8 to 9. And then the fashion show was from 9 to 10. So I did not get home Friday night until around after 11-ish, almost midnight. Mind you, I had a wedding Saturday, the very next morning, which meant I needed to come home, clean brushes that I utilized Friday night. Now, I have a lot of brushes, but you just never know what you may need, because the wedding on Saturday, I had to do 4 faces. I had the bride plus 3 other ladies that I had to do. So I need to make sure I have enough brushes in my kit. So I came home Friday and I cleaned brushes. I was so tired. My call time Saturday was 8 a.m. I needed to leave my house at least by 7, just to give for about a 30-45 minute drive to the venue. Thankfully, I was doing makeup at the venue, so I only had to do that one-stop shop, and then that was it. MK Beauties, why did I oversleep? I initially had my alarm set for 5:30, because again, I needed to get up. I was also attending the wedding, so I needed to find what I would wear for the wedding, do all the things. I wanted to have my base done so that I could at least arrive with my face partially done, because after I completed everybody that I needed to complete for the wedding, I then wanted to be able to apply, makeup to my face, like finish my face. I overslept. I jumped up at about 6:38. 6:38. And I wanted to leave my house at 7. Mind you, because I came home like midnight the night before, had to clean brushes, I did not go to sleep until around 2 a.m. The reason why I had my alarm set for 5 because like I said, I needed to do all the things, make sure I had everything together. What was I going to wear to attend the wedding? In addition to, I needed to get in the shower, do my face, get my hair refreshing, all the things. And I overslept. Jumped up at about 6:38. I had to shower. I'm telling my husband, we gotta leave at 7. Like, I had to be there on time. I refuse to be late. Needless to say, we made it happen. Between my husband and I, we made it happen. We arrived on time, and I was able to have a successful day with my bride and the 3 ladies that I needed to service for the wedding on Saturday. Another long day because, again, we attended the wedding. So we made it to the venue at 8. Wedding started at 2. It was over at 6, but I think we left probably around 5-ish. I was so tired. Came home. What did I do? Did I crash or did I edit? I can't remember exactly what I did on Saturday. But whatever it was, I forgot. But Sunday, woke up because I had to be at my Sunday gig. My call time was at 7 a.m. I was so tired. I drove to the venue, made it to the hotel. Valet never came out to my car. There were some other makeup artists that I was supposed to be meeting there because I was actually brought on to be a part of this particular gig, so it wasn't my gig. But because I was brought on to this gig, the other makeup artists that I was meeting there told me at the last minute that they would not make it. Yeah. I drove off and I came back home. I came back home, I got in the bed and I crashed. When I tell you I crashed. And then on Monday, Monday was just a day where I pretty much just laid low. I edited because I had videos that I needed to edit to keep up with Vlogmas. So if you notice, you know, I'm a few days behind, but I'm trying to catch up with my posting. So yeah, so that's pretty much what happened for the last 3 days. So this is a combined Vlogmas from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You should have Tuesday's vlog coming up next, and then another vlog, and then we'll be on track. But nonetheless, I just wanted to have a little story time, kind of let you know what happened, because when I tell you I was booked and busy, I was booked and busy. I did not have time to really have the camera with me, especially on Saturday with my bride. That was her moment. That was her intimate moment. So I did not want to have the camera vlogging while I was working. I did capture some footage of me doing her makeup in her final look. So if you follow me on Instagram, which is at MKBeauty, you will be able to see photos of the bride, how her makeup turned out, as well as the other ladies that I serviced. But yeah, I did not want to have the camera while I was providing service on Saturday. And then, like I said, on Sunday, I was out of there. I didn't even get out of my car. We were supposed to meet at a hotel. I made it to the hotel. I sat for valet to come outside to, you know, take my vehicle. I get all my belongings out of the car. Valet never came to my vehicle. And I sat out there for a good 10-15 minutes. And I said, you know what? I'm about to go. I drove out there on E. Shame on me. But I drove out there pushing it because I did not want to be late. One thing about me, I do not like to be late. If I am late, I just feel like shame on me. So I did. I drove out there on E, and I ended up having to get gas like right away when I left because I did not want to be stuck on the side of the road. And like I said, on Monday, it was just a day of recouping and editing vlogs. So yeah, I just want to check in and let you guys know, give you a little update of what happened between that time frame, and let you know how everything, you know, transpired. But I hope you have been enjoying Vlogmas. I know Vlogmas is all about things that you do leading up to the holiday, things that you're doing to get in the holiday spirit. And you know, I did mention at the beginning of Vlogmas that I had a lot of things happening every weekend in this month. Yeah, it hasn't been the most festive, you know, leading up to Christmas, but It'll get better. It'll get better. But with that, what are you guys doing? What are you doing to get into the holiday spirit? What fun, festive things have you done? Comment below and let me know, because I would love to know. And if you are in the Atlanta area, please let me know, what sights are you seeing? Like, what are you sightseeing? What are you going to do? What are the venues that you are attending? What are the holiday doings that you are attending? Because if time permits and I see the commenting time, I may actually go get entertained myself and see what's going on out here in these Georgia Atlanta streets. All right. Well, I truly, truly appreciate you. Again, this has been a labor of love doing these vlogs. It is a lot of work. I won't say it's not. I won't deny that. Kudos to the girls who can do this every year, especially if you do Vlogtober and Vlogmas. I salute you. This is a lot, but I appreciate you guys for sticking around, for clicking on my face, engaging with the content. It means a lot to me, because this is my first time doing Vlogmas. So I greatly appreciate you. Continue to stick around. We only have a few more days left. I'm going to give it my all, and we're going to end strong. All right. You know, I cannot leave without reminding you of Psalms 139. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are his works. I'll see you tomorrow, MK Beauties.